Hello and welcome. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Wasakaka, and in today's video I will going to talk about how to write smart objective. No matter your profession, work and life situation, whether you are an entrepreneur or an employee, or even if you're looking for a job, it is important to know how to create and write objective. It is the only way to establish a goal that motivates you and allows you to take a series of decisions to be able to reach it and not get frustrated along the way. The reason for using any kind of objective creation framework is that we must be able at all time to know if we are on the right track to meet the goal, or if we are deviating, or if there is no way to achieve it. Knowing this at any time will allow you to react with enough time to take corrective measures, either to direct your actions or to determine if you have made a mistake when setting the objective and it is necessary to raise new ones because you did not foresee certain risks or you left out important considerations. When I explain any technique used in project or innovation management, I like to clarify that these methodologies are nothing more than a framework, and this means that they are not exclusive to any particular or professional field. Learning to write smart objective will help you not only professionally but will allow you to clearly establish any personal goals you have in your life. Every time you create an objective, it must comply with the SMART Objectives framework. The acronym is formed from the following words: S for specific, M for measurable, A for attainable, R for relevant or realistic, and T for timely. Having objectives that are achievable, measurable, realistic, and limited to a specific time frame will allow you to be able to anticipate risks, mitigate personal and team frustration, as well as help focus on a common goal. Let's go into more detailed information on what each of these letters means and imply. Letter S. Objective must be specific. This means that an objective cannot be ambiguous. It must be as delimited as possible. It must be specific with what you want to achieve. You must answer the question, what do I want to achieve? On second place, M. Objective must be measurable. This allows us to know to what extent we are meeting the objective, as well as to evaluate the team progress or our own. In other words, the objective must be quantifiable. In this way, we can establish milestones that can be celebrated as they are reached. For example, increase conversions by 10% or run for 30 minutes, etc. You must answer the question, how many or how much? Letter A. Objective must be achievable. This is a sensitive issue and it also has to do with managing expectation. I leave you a video in a card so you can see my video regarding managing personal expectation. Maybe this may help to understand how we can expect too much or too little and help you while writing your SMART objective. The objective must be ambitious, but this doesn't mean it is impossible to achieve. It must be taken into consideration if the necessary tools and skills are available to achieve the objective. Otherwise, we will put ourselves on the path of disencouragement and demotivation. If you don't have the time, money, or skills to achieve the objective, it is very likely that you will fail. Likewise, if the objective involves a team, they must feel motivated to achieve it in order to get everybody commitment and involvement. Letter R. Objective must be relevant to you or your business. In many books, this item is known as realistic. However, I think the term realistic tend to be confused with achievable. That is why I like more the text and the books that refer to the R as relevant. And that's the way that I'm going to explain it. This means that the objective must provide some positive benefit for you or for the company. Therefore, it must be aligned to some extent with the rest of the professional or personal objective. In the case of a company, the objective must be aligned with its values. It should answer any of these questions. Is it worth the effort? Does it satisfy any of our needs? Is it applicable in the current socioeconomic reality? And finally, not less important, letter T. The objective must be limited in a certain period of time, or in other words, they must be accomplished within a realistic and achievable time frame. These help us know to what extent we are meeting the objective and allow us to take corrective measures if necessary. Having a deadline for our goals will allow us to make consistent and significant progress, increase motivation, and propel to action. They usually answer the question when, or for example, what can I do in X month? Let's see two examples of SMART goals for this 2021 that a lot of us have in our resolution for this year. For example, number one, I want to be healthier. What is that? That's too vague. This objective is not a SMART because it's not a specific. It's too vague and doesn't answer any of the questions we have discussed. So, for example, if we want to turn this as a SMART objective, we can say something like this. I will go to the gym next to my workplace to do calisthenics 1 hour 2 times a week for the next 6 months to improve my physical condition. Let's see why we can say this objective is indeed an SMART objective. First of all, it's specific because I say I will go to the gym and practice calisthenics. So it's mentioned a place and an activity. It's specific. It's measurable because I'm saying I'm going to go 1 hour 2 times a week. It's achievable because I'm saying it's going to be the gym next to my workplace. So that way I got it on my way and it's something that I can do. Is relevant because it will allow me to improve my physical conditions and get out of a sedentary style. Also, it's timely because I'm saying I'm going to do it for 6 months. At the end of that time frame, I can review my objective and say if I need to change the activity, increase the activity, do something more, or do any change. Another example for New Year resolutions, I will eat healthier or I'll start the diet. This is neither of them are SMART objectives because they are really vague. So we can change it and say something like this. I will cut back on eating out no more than once a week, avoiding sodas and alcohol throughout the year to reduce the saturated fat intake and contribute to my weight loss. Let's analyze it. It's specific because I'm saying I'm going to reduce the times that I eat out just to one. I'm going to avoid sodas and I'm going to avoid alcohol. Is measurable because I'm allowing me to eat out just once a week. That way we can measure if we are getting to the goal or not. It's achievable because in my current situation it doesn't require any much effort on my side to achieve the goal. It's relevant because, for example, it complements the previous objective, will help me reduce the overweight and improve my health. Also, not in this objective, but it's something that make it relevant. I will save money cutting back the times that I eat out. It's timely because I'm setting this goal for the whole year, and month to month we can know and see if we are meeting the objective and measure the improvement at the end of the year in order to set another objective for the 2022. I hope this information has been helpful for you and that now you know how to write smart objective, how to write your goals using the SMART framework. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, and remember to leave your messages in the comment sections down below. Keep watching videos from this series or from any of the playlists suggested by YouTube. Also follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at Wasakaka, and I'll see you on the next video. Adios.